After doing the warp engines and pylons, the rest of this resin is going to be super easy. We're going to get into this piece here, which I believe is a transporter pad, and we're going to remove some of the molding block with the razor saw. Once again, this is more for precision and cutting, but due to the way it's shaped, we got to do a bit more work. Now, you can remove that with the razor saw, but I've opted in this case to use the Dremel. Once again, do what you're comfortable with. One of the things I like about the Dremel the most with this cutting disc is it can be used essentially as a sanding pad to smooth things out very quickly. And yeah, we got that nice and smoothed out. Now we're going to apply crazy glue to the kit supplied piece versus the resin piece. No particular reason, just easier to work with, I feel. Pop that piece in there, make sure it is positioned properly, give it a little squeeze, and do the same on the other side after you've removed the molding block, of course. Crazy glue, pop the piece in, make sure it's positioned properly. Give it a little squeeze. I don't know if that actually does anything, it just makes me feel better about getting a good tight fit. Up next is the phaser strips, or weapon sails as I call them. I really like this part because it's way better than the kit supplied part. And it's going to be the same procedure as before. We're going to remove the molding block from the piece, razor saw in this case, just to get it nice and precise. And get that removed. There may be some excess material left, so we're going to use a combination of the knife just to get any raised stuff. But you want to be careful with this because resin does not react the same way as styrene. So for beginners, I would recommend using sandpaper just to save yourself some hassle until such time as you're more adept with the pieces. This time I opted to apply the glue to the resin piece versus the kit piece for no particular reason. Pop that on there. Make sure you got good, nice, tight fit, and that crazy glue will cure up right quickly. And just like that, good, strong bond. Same on the other side, crazy glue on the piece, place it on the hull. It has these little alignment pegs, which I didn't show in the first one. And there you go, beautiful pieces installed. This small resin detail is challenging but not impossible because it's just like the phaser strips. As you can see here, it's just really tiny, but it is on the same molding block as the phaser strips, so cut off with your razor saw, sand the base, crazy glue on the part, or kit supplied part, whichever you prefer. Install it, make sure positioning is good, and you are good to go. Speaking of phaser strips, there are two more on the aft of the runabout, and same procedures before. Remove them from the block, sand them smooth, crazy glue on them, position them, put them in place, and boom, there you go. Phaser strips on the hull. That's a nice little detail that AMT missed.